What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of
Pew,
the
pew,
Misguided Misfits
pew, pew.
podcast. As always, it's your girls, Pips.
And ISIS.
And we're back for another episode of Misguidedness. And you guys are always on the top tier when it comes to being misguided throughout the week because these headlines have been crazy. In Atlanta, I just want to reach out to you guys personally and check on y'all to see if y'all okay. Because if I see one more veneer tech, if I see one more it's another one that y'all out here doing, and y'all know darn well y'all ain't got no business doing this. I seen one, the girl, she said she a veneer tech, which is already ridiculous. Then she said, I am not responsible if your teeth fall out.
Girl, no.
What you mean you not responsible? You are. You're responsible. You did this. Which, to her defense, going to somebody that called themselves a veneer tech,
And all they got
even
is a
those
certificate.
girl, even and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, even those lash techs, no, that's not a real thing. Like either you're an esthetician or a cosmetologist, or you're not. You can't go to nobody 2 hour class and get certified legally. I don't care if Keisha can do lashes real good. A lot of
Bro,
them
and
don't know nothing about
that's something. My thing is, so, first of all, the veneer tech thing is crazy, and people that's doing braces is crazy.
brace. Girl,
Those
don't
two
get me
things
started.
are absolutely crazy. But in the black community, we all know you got a home girl or somebody in your neighborhood. If you lived in one of those type of neighborhoods, that okay, she might do hair good, she might be able to do something good, but she not like on social media to millions
Exactly.
and
She
hundreds of
knows
thousands
she
of
ain't supposed to be
people.
doing that.
Bro, she just, hey, my homegirl Keisha, she lived in building such and such. She can do your hair. You hit her up, see if she can do it or not, but you're not expecting a lot from it. Like you're gonna have to go there with your hair blow dried and washed already, so Keisha can get started because she need to pick up her kids by 3 o'clock. Now, these people that's all on social media to these hundreds and thousands of people
Girl,
and
smiling.
doing your business and stuff. Again, each state is different. It's a lot of places where you don't have to be certified to be a braider. It's a lot of places where now, when it comes to cosmetology, you putting lash glue near somebody's eye, that's different. I'm pretty sure all states you probably need to have a course, be a cosmetologist for that, plus taking a lash course, because but if it's just my friend, like Ketora can probably do my lashes, and if some shit happen, then she
Don't you
my
try to sue
friend.
me,
Like we
girl.
already this. I know she not licensed to do this, so this is different. But you talking about your teeth,
And you
your
can't,
teeth,
bro, people do not tell you that you can die from just having, like, if you had a toothache and you ain't take your ass to the doctor, you can wake up dead, okay? Like, don't play with your mouth because it, like, I think it was that chick Angel was like, your toothpaste is connected to your brain.
bro.
And you don't think about how your skull is literally like a unit and the
Also,
teeth is
you
connected.
can't get, and this is the least significant thing, but you can't get these teeth back. Like
Bruh.
these is your adult teeth.
And I think that celebrities and social media has made it to where having veneers and all that shit is like the standard, but it's okay to have nice
But
straight
also, all of
teeth.
these famous people have said that they have spent a bag
Yeah.
getting their teeth done. They didn't say, "Oh, I spent $2,000. I spent $700. I spent $200."
Yeah,
Cardi
Cardi
B
B
literally
said,
had to wait until she got blew up famous to get her teeth fixed. And I know she was probably making good money as a stripper, but she wasn't get my
yeah, I
teeth
think she
fixed.
paid 100,000.
She wasn't get my teeth fixed
And
making
even
that
a
type
hundred
of money.
thousand is on the high side. So she made sure that she went to somebody that knew what the hell they was doing.
And
And
then
stop
y'all don't
letting.
think about once you get your teeth fucked up and now you trying to go and get somebody to fix it. Most of the time they not gonna want to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Then secondly, now you got to spend the 30,000, 50,000
More, because you would
to
have
get
probably
it
got away
fixed.
with spending probably 20. Now you spending 50, 60 because they gotta figure out what's going on, what this person has done to your mouth. And then on top of that, they have to do what you should have originally done. And do my dentist office get on my damn nerves? Because sometimes you go in there and they tell you one price, and then after you sit down in the chair, they change it and tell you it's another price. Dentist, I'm gonna need y'all to work on that because that should be pissing me off. If I pay your money and I left the doctor's office, don't you send me no fucking bill. Don't you send me no extra bill because that shit pisses me off. Also, like, and I can't remember who it was talking about, like, how people just get their tooth. A lot of adults have that side tooth that's missing, and there's like a scientific reason why that happens. I can't remember what it is. Look that shit up yourself. This is the Misguided Misfits podcast, so y'all got Google. But there's like a reason why that happens, and for me, I went and did what they said to do. Go get the root canal, and if anybody has ever gotten a root canal. When you're filling out the paper, on the paper in big bold letters, it tells you it's a possibility that this shit won't work. So I went and got the root canal. This was prior to me having my baby. And then when I got pregnant, another thing they don't tell you is that if you have, like for me, I was really, really sick the entire pregnancy, like throwing up every day. And a lot of times, morning sickness only lasts for the first trimester, and then you be cool. But for me, that shit lasted until I had Paisley, and all the acid from throwing up every day broke down both sides of my teeth. On both sides, one of them I had to get. I just said and that was the tooth I already had a root canal on, and he was like, "Well, we can do another something." He said. I said, "Sir, how much is it?" And he said something with a couple extra zeros on the end. And I said, nope, just go ahead and pull it. He said, are you sure I'm not going to be able to fully numb it or whatever? Normally they put you under for certain stuff. I said, sir, if you don't get this mother tooth out of my mother effing mouth, I went ahead, paid that money, and went about my day. Stop letting these folks play in y'all mouths. It's okay to have regular teeth. Just go and get a whitening kit from Amazon or something, because I want to know too, why don't veneers have canines? And if you don't know what your canines are, it's a little pointy vampire looking teeth that's in your mouth. And there is a reason why we have these, because you got to be able to eat certain foods. You can't bite into an apple with uh straight teeth. You look stupid. For Isis, have just picture Squidward eating a Krabby Patty for the first time. That's how these people look with these big ass veneers in their mouth. Like it look like y'all got little chiclets all in your mouth, and you can always tell the people who got the original veneers, like when they first was coming out, and people really didn't know what they was doing. And even dentists, they was going to dentists or whatever, and they be real big in your mouth, like old girl Rick Ross' wife, baby mama. Even though I like her, she funny as hell, but she got horse mouth, and I'm sorry, and she know it, so we good. Don't come over here trying to argue with me. But y'all, just go to the dentist, a certified person who went to school for this for 7, 8 years, please, because I'm sick of seeing that. Like it's
Bruh. And
ridiculous.
all y'all veneer techs, all right.
Going to jail.
Y'all, they gonna pop up at whatever establishment you at, and y'all ass is gonna be going to jail.
I can't get over the one black dude, the light skinned dude that everybody's seen that when it started really going viral, and he got his little certificate, and he is the proudest of the proud to be your veneer tech.
Bro. Cause my like I said, this not like you just getting your hair braided or something in somebody's house. These people is putting stuff in your mouth you don't know where it came from
Girl,
or nothing.
did
So,
they sterilize it? Because they probably don't even know what that is.
bro, cause all that, oh, I'm not responsible. You sign a contract. All it takes is for one person to, and I hope it don't happen, but all it takes for one person to die.
And
And
you is going to jail. And just because
straight,
y'all ain't hearing about people going to jail yet, it's just like those PPP loans. It may take a little time, but they gonna spin the block on y'all. And stop posting it on social media. That's the thing that gets y'all caught every time. Cause y'all want to tell somebody. Which I guess you gotta advertise your business, but be
bro.
smart about it.
Also, remember when Atlanta used to be Black excellence, the hub for
Bruh,
all Black
Spellman.
people? And now it's just become a mockery. Now the new Black hub is Houston, which that's finna. I've seen TikToks about people, and they already saying Houston is starting to go to shit and stop bringing y'all ass there. But that's where everybody is flocking to now, is to
I
Houston.
think it's because they got low taxes or something.
That's
Like
fine.
states.
You can go anywhere in the South for that. Well, not anywhere, but it's a lot of places in the South that you can go. Cause y'all is going to these people's cities, and I'm all for Black people, Black community, but y'all is going to these people's cities and making a mockery. You can't go nowhere in Atlanta to get your hair done because they gonna either scam you, not show up, not give you your deposit back. Like,
And can
I'm
I give y'all, your deposit should go towards your style. Like I'm all for deposits because I understand the idea of if you don't show up, now that person is out of some money that somebody else could have been. But don't tell me that my deposit don't go towards my style, because then now we gotta fight, because that don't even make sense. I'm just paying you so you can do my hair. No,
bro. I ain't never had that happen to me. Anytime I had to pay a deposit, it went with towards whatever my service was. But
girl.
bro, Atlanta, I'm gonna need y'all to do better. I'm gonna need everybody wants to be greedy and famous and all this, that, and third, and now don't nobody want to come there because y'all didn't turn damn Atlanta out.
And they gonna do the same to Houston.
I know it's everybody is moving their ass to Texas and to Houston,
It be the same people that fuck up the other city. They fuck it up and then they go about their business.
bro.
But I just need y'all to do better. And you know who I really need to do better? Keisha Cole. Because my good sis is making a mockery of herself on social media.
She
And
too
this
damn
ain't the
old to still be getting played.
just too much. Because I'm all for I'm not a good person to ask about age gaps and things of that nature, because y'all already know that my husband older than me, so I don't get in those type of arguments with people because I just sit my ass down when y'all be yelling about that. But you got to know what you signing yourself up for. Some people you get with, you just want to fuck, that's fine, but also make sure that you know that y'all just fucking, because clearly y'all had a misunderstanding. And
And
for
she
the
always
fella,
get with these young athletes. Why?
and then they be bold too. They be like posting it on social media, like playing in your face type shit. I be like, damn, that mean he ain't like you a little bit. Cause most dudes gonna at least try to, you know, if somebody care about you, they ain't gonna just be out and making you look ridiculous in your face. Like
And you
they
is
gonna
Keisha
try
Cole.
that part. I think, and then let's give her a little bit of grace. She has lost her, I think, both her parents. Like the mom was on drugs, but at some point you can't keep using your past trauma as a reason why you making bad life decisions. You need to get you a little bit of couch time and figure out what's going on, because, and let's just be real though, dude ain't even cute. Like, you know, you might let a cute nigga play you for a little bit, but an ugly nigga, hell no.
But
You
my
better.
thing is, Keisha Cole is well into her 40s, I believe.
Yeah.
She is, and I'm not saying that as you get older, sometimes you still be in that mindset. You don't, whatever the case may be. And I get it. She got daddy issues and family issues, and every couple years her sister come out and say something crazy about her. da 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 this and that. But at some point, because this isn't the first time this has happened, when she
And
was
they
with
both look similar too. She got a type.
what's his name, PJ.
I don't know. I can't remember. She was with. It
Anyway,
was another one in between that too. The football player dude.
because
That
then she married one of them. When she
Yeah,
married
she
at
was
one point,
married to the dude that she ended up having a baby with. Then they broke up. Then she got with this dude, the black dude that's always saying yelling and stuff. I can't remember his name, but she went. I think she went and got his name tatted, and he was like, "Why would you do that?" I was
oh
like,
yeah, like at my like this is not your first rodeo dealing with this type of stuff. For you to still be getting played like this, for people to be just the girl posting receipts, she not who the side chick at this point? Is she the side chick or is you the side chick? Because it's looking like you was the side chick and you just didn't get the memo because I'm not understanding. Is you is too old to still be going through these 20-year-old games that you got these boys playing. You either like just get the bread, get the head, then leave.
"That's
Then
what she needs to
leave.
do." The leaving part, but
Cause
then too though for the dude, because we're not gonna put this all on her. He a piece of shit too. He's apparently he was homeless. Cause he on like nigga. If
women,
you
what I thought we had this discussion that y'all when they be like, "Can I stay over?" and they get to bringing little stuff here that you can't they is homeless,
And I'm telling you, don't nobody fall in love faster than a man who needs somewhere to stay.
bro.
So please, women, keep your eyes peeled and your legs closed to these niggas who can't do shit for you.
And my thing is, she still got stuff to lose. Have we heard a Keisha Cole single album in a while? No, but I'm pretty sure that she's still making some type of money. And you letting these little boys just play you,
And she is beautiful and just talented. And that don't mean that you don't have, faults and self-esteem issues or whatever the case may be. But stand up, boo. We here for you at the Misguided Misfits podcast. We're here for you. Because we all done had a time or two where we was done for a nigga, and that's okay. It's all about how you bounce back.
I
Okay?
hope when I'm in my 40s.
Yeah. But you never know. Life be life and it definitely be life. And so you can't judge nobody based
I
off.
would rather it be with somebody that's older than me or my age. That I can understand. But if I'm with somebody younger than me, I'm not thinking that this is serious.
Yeah,
Especially when it's
yeah,
a significant age gap. For I don't know, for I guess it's different when it's a woman that's older than a man.
yeah.
It's
Because men
different.
mature at a different level. So most of the
Yeah.
time, men that are that age aren't ready to give a woman of her age what most women her age are looking for.
And then she got kids and girl, if I was him, I don't want to deal. Even if I got kids, he probably don't take care of his own kids if he got kids. I don't want to have to play daddy to yours. What?
Damn.
Absolutely not.
ISIS didn't call that man a deadbeat dad. We don't know that man,
I'm
so
not. I
hopefully,
don't know. I don't know this man, his story. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. He could probably be the best daddy in the world if he do got kids. I don't. I don't know. But even if he is, girl, I'm not trying to. My youngs will have age gap. I'm not trying to take care of your kids and my kids. That's not happening. I'm sorry. We could figure it out some other time. Um, you know, I don't know. She should have scoped. She should have had a better perception of that situation that she's constantly putting herself in.
well, 'cause she got a song called "I Should Have Cheated." She should have.
She should have. It was a TikTok that was like, at this point, Keisha Cole, you just need to cheat first. As soon as you get in a relationship, just cheat because
And we are not advocating
I
for
mean
those
that's not my
activities,
life.
but
I
clearly she,
but she need to get the upper hand some type of way.
bro, she just need to pick better.
That
Because clear, my thing for her, this is what she probably should do. If you like, ooh man, I'm really liking him, pick another one.
if you liking him a little bit too quick, Pick
Pick
another.
another. Because
If it seemed too good to be true, I'm so sorry. I know there's many stories out here of people that have made it through and they got great relationships, but
nah,
uh,
that ain't your ministry. Just
for
let that
her,
go.
she need to let it go, let it go. And it's okay to
Yes.
be by yourself and just be a hoe if that's what you need to do for your.
Wow, that escalated very quickly. I was not expecting ISIS to be an advocate for whole activities, but it be like that sometimes.
Hey, she look like she need to.
Yeah, because girl, don't be letting these niggas play y'all. Y'all is too smart, too beautiful, too everything to be having these niggas play you. Because then now all the other niggas think they can play you,
And
and then
then
you
my
gonna
thing
have to act an
is,
ass.
it's 2024. There are literally men on TikTok that be giving the game. Do I really like those situations of men that be doing that? No. But sometimes they do be right. They be telling on themselves. And
Bro,
y'all
I
still don't
seen
be
one.
telling.
I was like, oh my god, is this what y'all niggas be doing?
Bro, that dude that was talking about the 3 month thing.
Yes, and then you go back and you when she figure out your shit, you start back and give her what she want, and then you revert back. I was like, what? And I
Bro,
know a nigga just like that.
they are literally telling y'all what they be doing as men. And y'all still be like, bro.
And it's sad.
I'm
Stop
gonna
doing
be a
that to you.
dummy, but I ain't gonna be a down bad dummy like that. Well, I'm getting my feelings hurt on social media. She deleted her whole
Yeah, I
Twitter,
seen that she deleted
Instagram,
all her social medias. Okay, they
bro.
all gone. She said, "Y'all ain't finna sit up and play with me. I'm out of here."
It's too late. You let that man play with you already. You might as well let everybody else play with
I said, stop, stop! I
you.
cannot.
This is why I don't be advertising stuff that be going on in my life, because then you got to deal with stuff like this.
When I tell you, I don't be finding out about ISIS. Be like, yeah, ISIS will be pull a Janet Jackson and have a secret kid, and for years, and we not know.
I,
And I
in
wish
fact,
you.
do not have children, but
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody
you
said
said I
ISIS
might be
got a
the
secret.
first person I tell if I find out I'm pregnant.
You better, because you was the first.
Although
Don't
I don't know, I might keep it to myself for a little bit.
ISIS. First off, who I'm gonna tell? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell nobody
It's not
or
about
whatever.
telling. It's just you already know how I am.
Bro, she gonna be contemplating what she wanna do, knowing damn well she gonna keep the baby and be the best mama that ever was.
I didn't say
So
I would do anything to give it up, because at that point I was active participant in it. I already knew it was gonna happen.
yeah, but I want to know how you feel about this whole situation with this man saying that he will not step in with his baby mama if she's being physically abused by her new boyfriend, saying that it's not his responsibility because she is no longer under his protection in quotation marks. I'm gonna let you say what you say, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel.
Um, hmm.
I know this
So
is deep.
so I think so. If this is your baby mother, that means that you have a child with this person,
Correct.
which means that more than likely in most situations the child is with the mother. Now, granted, this woman is grown. This is who she choosing to be with. Do I feel like you need to go to her house and beat the guy up or whatever? I wouldn't necessarily say that unless she is like physically, like unless she's just like begging you, like please help me, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I done got myself in a situation. Then maybe, but I do feel like you need to at least step in for your child and figure out and
Hmm.
be like, hey, I know you grown. I can only help you out if you want to be helped out. But as far as my child go, like, cause this ain't just something that most of the time the kids be knowing. They be
Yeah.
doing it in front of the kids and stuff like that. So I feel like you should step in to advocate for your child to like be like, hey, if you gonna not be with this person or if you want to be with this person, then my child can't be here and I'm gonna have to take my child. Because at the end of the day, everybody is grown, and once you tell somebody they can't do something or tell them but that they making bad choices in their life when they not really ready to hear it, it only makes them go deeper into whatever bad decision that they doing. Um, but like if you there and the guy like hit her in front of you, and you don't do nothing. That's kind of messed up. Like that's kind of messed up. But yeah,
So my perspective of it is a little similar because number one, oh, is it your responsibility to be her protector? Blah blah blah. No, but there's a bunch of layers to this. Number two, like you said, your child is in the area, so that means that if he most of the time he hitting you, he verbally abusing you, that's gonna have a negative effect on your child's mental health. It's gonna be a trauma that they're gonna be dealing with for the rest of their lives. And you right too, where people are grown and they, you can't make nobody do nothing or whatever. But most of women don't be wanting to be in no stay in an abusive relationship. A lot of them be trying to leave, but it's like so many layers, especially depending on what type of abuse you referring to or whatever. And as a parent, you shouldn't want your child anywhere near anything that can harm them mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or whatever. And at the very least, I'm stepping in to get my baby. Like, okay, my baby got to get up out of here. And I don't think violence ain't gonna help the situation. So like you can beat the dude up, it's not gonna make him be a better person. So I don't think that it's your responsibility as the other person to look out for your baby mama or whatever. But any decent human being will want to help somebody that's in need or whatever. Hopefully he was just speaking hypothetically and this ain't something that's actually actively happening in his baby mother's life or whatever. But for real, y'all, this show you be careful who you have a baby with. Make sure they actually like you.
bro. Also, there's
Because
also other sides to whatever story or hypothetical situation that this guy may have. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I have any exes that I would be like, if you was on fire, I wouldn't even piss on you type of
yeah,
exes.
nah,
But hey, we keep it real over here. It's some conniving women out here. And I'm not saying that you would want to see them get beat, but
yeah,
also
I
sometimes
get
some
it.
people have patterns of like the type of people that they like to be with. And that's why I feel like you just need, if you see this a pattern of like all the men she be with be beating on her, then you might need to like step in and be like, hey
Yeah,
girl,
get your
like,
baby because I have seen where women, like you say, will be in relationship with the same type of individuals that's leading to the same type of stuff, and then you will step in and beat the nigga up, and then she'll act like she ain't call you,
bro, call
and
the
then
police
you
on
get
you, now you locked up.
and you dead because you trying to protect her. So that's also uh a possibility when you step in, and that goes for anybody. When you stepping into somebody when it comes to domestic violence, all you can do is call the police. Because
Mm.
I've seen so many stories on when you trying to be Captain Save a hoe. Number one was she don't want to be saved. And then number two, where you end up dead because you trying to help somebody that don't want to be helped. So it's a double
So we
edged
see
sword.
both sides of the story, but mainly if your child is top priority, you need to be getting your child in a better
hmm
environment.
And then you can deal with the baby mama situation, after the child is safe and secure. But speaking of safe and secure, well, I guess it's not really speaking on that, but I want JT and Sukiana to wrap this shit up by noon. We got bigger fish to fry when it comes to rap beef right now. Okay, we need y'all to take a sabbatical because don't get me wrong, y'all know I have a love hate relationship with the city girls. I just really do. And Suki, I'm not like ooh turn that Suki, like I'm really not.
Bro, I have a love hate relationship with Sukiana.
But I want JT to act like she wasn't acting like Sukiana like a couple years ago. And I sometimes like and they be like, I wasn't dissing you in my record. How I'm supposed to know that? Like if you say some shit that happened to me on your record as a disc, I don't know if it happened to another bitch. All I know is it happened to me. So I'm gonna assume that you're talking about me or whatever. Like And then can y'all just call each other? Like I know y'all got phones.
Bro, JT is not calling Sukiana. They do not have each other's phone number.
You know
The way
somebody that
that
knows somebody that got her number.
JT not finna do all that. Sukiana might, cause sometimes she portrays herself as having like a good heart, like she don't, but they definitely don't run in the same type of circle. And that's
Bet.
nothing. That's nothing against. I'm saying like one person is better than the other, but just the way that JT acts, she acts like she's above. Even though
But my
they
thing is,
rap
she
about the
was
exact
just
same thing. They rap
she,
they rap about the
bruh.
same thing.
Exactly. It just one look like they take a bath and the other one don't. And that's no disrespect to whoever I was referring to, but like for real, y'all both are two sides of the same coin. So I think
Bro,
that's the part that get me. Like you're basically like the bougie version of Sukiana.
Sukiana.
And I get you trying to evolve and blah blah blah, growth. We want you guys to grow up and to evolve as artists, and that's fine. But don't
Yeah, cause
act like
they
that
our
one
age.
you. You said who?
I said, cause they our age.
They are? I thought they was
Mm-hmm.
younger.
Mm-mm.
What?
Carisha just turned excuse me, Young Miami. She just turned 30. That's when everybody was trying to be like, are they beefing? Because JT wasn't at the 30th birthday thing situation.
Oh.
And then JT, I think either a year younger than us, or she our age, or she about to
I
be
says, if
30.
we rich like that and you don't show up to my birthday party,
Well,
we
apparently
beefing.
everybody was saying that they wasn't really friends coming into this whole. This was
Yeah.
more of a business agreement.
And
This is
that
what,
is totally fine. Because
yeah.
it's clearly working.
And then also, even my thing is, even if they came in as friends, sometimes we have to do things separately. Is my 30th birthday a do something separately thing? No, but
Hell
also
no.
JT might not fuck with them girls like that, and they might have did something else on the other. We all know we got different friends for different things,
That's
and
true.
JT don't
Also,
seem like she the type of friend that want to be around a bunch of females. She
yeah, she
barely
definitely
take
don't do.
pictures and show pictures with her and her man. So
That's true. Also, side note for all y'all people saying Isis and Keturah wasn't together for Isis' 30th birthday is because Isis don't never plan shit for her birthday. I ask her in January almost every year. So what we doing? Because I got a baby. I have to plan shit. For all my friends that be like, "Oh, Q had a baby, she acting funny." Yes, I am because I have to make sure that that girl in there is good, and I can't. I don't have my mama and my cousins and stuff in Alabama with me where I can just drop her off or whatever. Both my grandmothers is dead, so I can't drop them off with them neither. So she be with me 24 motherfucking 7, okay? So I don't have nobody that I could just drop her off. So I need to
bruh.
plan. So if
Also,
y'all think
she acting like I did anything big and extravagant for my
you
birthday.
didn't, that's what I'm saying. Cause you don't plan nothing.
Bro, because I can't never think of what I want to do. And by the time it get here, I just like, whatever. I did, at least I'm taking off on my birthday this year. I'm taking
Okay.
off that day. I'm not going to
That's
work.
all my misfits. That is a big leap because Isis, I promise you, if she could just pretend like it was another day, she would. Cause she don't want to
Bro,
plan nothing.
because the older that you get, nobody else makes a big deal out of it. And I'm not gonna lie. See, this is why I would like to have a man. Because just plan something for me. I don't want to have to do the planning. I don't want to have to do the thinking. I don't want to have to do any of that. I don't want to have to depend on my friends for doing any of that. Which I know, depending on the
But
man.
men are
But
terrible. Isis,
I
even if you got
know,
a
but
man,
at
they
least
ain't
if
gonna
at
plan
least
shit.
if it's somebody who like actually like me and care, they'll come up with something,
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
behind my back or something. I don't be wanting to do none of that. I don't want to have to plan nothing. I don't want to have to put that together. I don't want to have to ask people, is you available? I don't want to have to do any of that. And I know it's wrong, but I go to everybody else stuff.
She do. Isis has seen my baby more than people who swear for God we friends. And for the record, Leah, I'm not talking about you, okay? I'm not talking about my bestie because folks be like, "Oh my God," she talking. No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But I just had seen my baby a bunch. Me and Leah been trying to literally plan to see each other for 2 years. Like being an adult sucks because you can't just, especially when you're a mother, you can't just get up and be like, "All right, I'm gonna do this." Like I gotta think about this and this and this. Do she want to be in the car for 3 hours? Like it's a lot. So hopefully I get to see Leah this summer before we 100 years old. But back to the shit that really matters. I don't know. I'm like a hip hop stan. I love rap. I love uh like OG beefs, like the hit 'em ups, the ethers. You know what I'm saying? Like the no Vaselines. I'm so here for it. Okay, but I need Drake and Kendrick to wrap this shit
I don't
up.
even know what they mad at each other about. I
At
didn't
this
get into
point,
this big. I'm not getting into this big history lesson of whatever the fuck going on. My thing is, y'all don't like Drake. That is fine. Y'all don't have to like that man. It is okay. But what is he doing behind the scenes where people is just like, is he stopping y'all money? Like, what is happening? What is going on?
because Charlemagne said on his podcast that it's true that people in the industry behind the scenes do not like Drake. So what is he doing that got y'all oh so upset? Is it because he popping and everything he touched go to gold or whatever? Because you can tell the people who couldn't wait to talk shit about Drake because I'm not the biggest Drake fan, and I'm definitely not the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan. Like I like good kid Matt Bat whatever Massive. I like that one. I still listen to that or whatever. But I want y'all number one. I don't need a fucking doctorate dissertation about these records. Like I just don't. Me personally, I listen to I'm gonna say probably 75% of all the songs. Because once a song get over the 4 minute mark, I'm kind of mentally over it. And I seen people talk about how it's like this is showing the casual hip hop fan versus the real. I don't want to have to remember some shit you said when you was in kindergarten and it was a picture that you had posted on Juneteenth of
Bruh, because
1980.
apparently they ain't been liking each other for a while, which means you gotta go back to
Bruh,
songs where they sneak this. I'm not doing all of that.
girl, I'm not doing
Why
any of
y'all
that.
don't like each other? What is
Tupac
the
said, "Fuck
real
you."
reason
He
y'all
said,
don't like
"Fuck
each
you,
other,
you fat motherfucker. I fucked your girl. You a fat piece of shit." And we was banging to the shit and we was done.
bro?
He said, "Fuck you and your clique." Okay,
Because
that's
at
it.
least that it was the fans put them against each other. Like
But
everybody
see,
kind of
so look,
knew,
I'm at the point where, cause everybody know I'm a huge Tupac fan. Like, I literally got a big ass poster of Tupac behind me on my wall as we're speaking. And I truly believe that Tupac and Biggie wasn't really into it. Like they was cool with each other and they knew that this was something that they could do to hype up and boost their music or whatever.
but once
Then
fans get a hold to something, it
exactly.
becomes
And
a
that's
different.
exactly what's happening with this Drake and Kendrick shit. I really truly believe that they both using this shit as a marketing ploy at this point or what, because Kendrick is like saying shit without saying shit. Like I know your secrets. Well, tell them shit. Don't tell me that you
Bro,
know the secrets. Tell me
people in your camp that you got spying on me, really spying on you,
who.
bro,
Tell me which one. Say their
like,
name.
bro.
And everybody, oh, he said he has a daughter. Like, okay. I really don't give a fuck because there's valid reasons why celebrities don't tell you guys about their
Also,
fucking
people
kids.
forget that a lot of the time, these celebrities be having babies with normal people sometimes,
Facts.
and
And
normal
that's what it
people
looked
don't want
like
to
is
have to
happening
be
with
in
it.
that BS.
Exactly. And it's probably the mama probably if this is true, because this is all allegedly, if he allegedly has a daughter, I'm sure there's a reason why. If I was famous, Drake famous, I wouldn't want you. I don't really even post right, like if you go to my page, you could probably find a couple pictures of Paisley, but I legit don't post Paisley on my social media. Like, y'all fucking are pieces of shit when it comes to children and social media. Like, I seen this lady literally post a video of her feeding her kids pizza, and y'all could have swore she put arsenic in their food or something. Oh my god! Like, but it be the fattest person behind the keyboard eating a Big Mac, telling you that you need to feed your kids organic. So there's a valid reason, if this is true, why he hasn't brought his kids in. And I truly believe that the people who be, oh, I don't want to be in the spotlight, about them, be the ones with the biggest motherfucking secrets. Like they already was saying that Kendrick had a secret house in New York where he was sleeping with all these women or whatever the case may be, which he admitted that he was cheating on his wife, whatever. But like, I'm over it. I don't give a fuck. And anybody talking about how they really was bumping Kendrick, y'all are fucking lying. I
Bruh,
haven't seen this many people.
J. Cole, who graciously bowed out, told y'all the first album was this, the first album was that. So let's be real.
Y'all was not bumping Kendrick the way y'all, because people was talking shit about people who they like, literally years ago, I remember seeing on Facebook and Twitter and all that where y'all talk about, ain't nobody saying turn that Kendrick on.
Bruh, because he was doing woke rap. Remember, didn't
Exactly.
nobody like
But
woke
now
rap.
everybody hate Drake. So y'all all on Kendrick dick. I'm like, I need y'all to get your own personality. Like, this beef has showed me that the people on the internet are so easily influenced into hating some shit. Like, y'all don't even know why y'all hate Drake.
Bruh, and people want Drake to not be black so
So
bad.
bad.
And don't get me wrong, I don't know. I mean, he had the thing with Meg Thee Stallion, but that wasn't like a black white thing. That wasn't him
Yeah.
being the ignorant asshole thing. But I don't recall any, like, he's always posted his dad. He said
But
that him and his dad don't have a good relationship, but he
I
always posts the
think
man.
the issue with Drake and his biraciality, I don't know if that's a word, I just made that shit up. But the issue with him is not something that's his fault. The reason why he has these identity issues is because he had a parent that wasn't present in his life. Like, for me, I'm black, Rose white. It's not Rose's responsibility to teach Paisley about her blackness, because he can't teach her. He can read a million books about how to be black, and he can't identify with the black experience. It's my job to teach my daughter about her culture. So y'all more mad at Drake for not knowing how to be black, or like putting on this persona to be black when he wasn't taught how to be black. Then he
But
was
my thing is,
like,
the
what?
man is half black.
And y'all can't take that away from that man. They talking about, oh, so Kendrick was like, oh, he a white boy, right? Because he biracial. But his wife is biracial. I literally watched the podcast where they was talking about, well, her mom is biracial, so she has a little bit more percentage. If y'all don't shut the
What?
fuck up, y'all be contradicting yourselves in every argument when it comes to this whole situation. If you don't like Drake, you don't like Drake. If you don't like Kendrick Lamar, you don't like Kendrick Lamar. But this whole he not black and trying to discredit him and all that shit, y'all need to be
Bro,
more
and if
mad
I
at
hear one
these.
more person talk about Drake did blackface, he is black. Yes, he is also
Bruh,
half white, but he is
bruh,
also black. So I'm
bruh.
like,
And the blackface that he did, it's a reference to like shit that motherfuckers was doing back in the day. And do that make it right? Absolutely
I'm
not.
not saying that it makes it right, like ha ha he funny, because that was a bad time for black people. Shit, any time for black people is a bad time, but
For
especially
real.
then it was a bad time for black people. So even if it was somebody fully black and they doing blackface, you kind of looking at them like, okay.
And I think that we need to hold these ain't shit ass fathers accountable for being ain't shit ass fathers. Hold his father accountable for not teaching him how to be black. And now he's searching for acceptance in a culture that he don't have no experience in.
And all these people that's claiming I don't fuck with Drake, blah blah blah, this his songs show
Bruh,
do hit number one.
Bruh, every motherfucking time. So at the end of the day, like that's the part of this shit that I don't like. And am I a little bit biased because I have a biracial child or whatever? But I understood that going into procreating with my husband. Like I understood the negative connotations and the things that she may endure as an adult, which is my job to kind of prepare her as much as I can for that. But a lot of y'all be showing y'all cards and showing y'all hands when it comes to a lot of this colorist shit. Because y'all be the same ones talking about go Kendrick, go Kendrick, go Kendrick, but then be shaming dark skinned women, be shaming light skinned women or whatever. Pick a side, like
Also, people like Drake has just become. Also, this is not to negate any negative, like creepy stuff that Drake.
yeah,
I
because he
forgot he
definitely be
had that
doing
creepy
some.
stuff going on with Millie
Yeah,
Bobby Brown when she first was
yeah.
Stranger Things situation. So we not negating that of his. I don't know what to say, but those type of things. Okay, that's
But
we.
was he trying to like be in a relationship with her, or was he just trying to be cool with her? Because, and I again, this is not. This is just a hypothetical. If I'm famous and I have access to a star from like a show that I really like, I would be like, oh my god, I can't
Low key,
believe
if
I
he
can
do got
talk
a
to
low key, if he do got a daughter,
like, hey, my daughter
maybe
fucking love
that's
your shit.
out. And we are all
But again, I
speculating.
don't
I
know
don't
the
we don't know
context of that. I'm not. We neither one of
because it
us
was like
think
a
that
public
that's.
thing, and I was just like, of all the
Yeah,
R.
he
Kelly
would. If
stuff
he
that
was a
was happening,
pedophile, you would think that he'd be a little smarter about it.
yeah, especially with the whole R. Kelly situation, blatantly being with Aaliyah, and now
Yeah, not.
everybody is like, kind of. It's. I don't think he would be
But
that
people
creepy.
just want something to be upset about in today's day and age, and it's very draining.
Yeah, and
Like I hate when people,
all of a sudden he's corny and da 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 this and
bruh.
that,
But y'all be listening to his
and
music,
he's culturally appropriated. And then my thing is, anytime he does do some type of different type of sound, he always with that person of that type of sound. He makes the song with them.
bruh. Because they want him to do it. They want Drake to be on your song, just the same as Beyonce. They want Beyonce on their records because they know it's a hit. And like, I just don't like when people try to downplay somebody or whatever. And I get it. All is fair in beef. I get it. But I'm just kind of like wrap this shit up. Cause I genuinely feel like until I see some concrete, because it was the only thing Drake didn't done. Well, he had a secret baby, and it wasn't a secret to him. He knew about it. The girl knew. Y'all just mad because we didn't know, and it's not our fucking business to know. Even if he got a daughter. Oh my God, he said he had a daughter. Okay. Like I need you to tell me who the rat is. Tell me the real shit. Okay? Don't be no subliminal shit or whatever. And they like, oh, Drake was calling people to find out information about Kim. That's what you do when you in a beef with somebody. That's how beef work. You know you and your homegirl like, ooh, you heard that girl Ke and I'm sorry if your name Keisha, but whenever I think of like a fake name, that's the first name that come to mind. But yeah, that girl you heard, y'all do the same shit.
Bro, be
Remember
all
when
up
we
in
used to
Facebook investigators, all up
bruh,
in Facebook.
remember how we used to be on a call with somebody and you be like, I'm a three-way you, put
Mute
yourself on mute.
yourself,
Nigga, that's the same thing. So y'all,
bro.
it's hypocrites. We all knows that we all gonna go get the dirt. If you don't like somebody, it's all no holds bar. So I really feel like just be real. Like you can tell the people who just couldn't wait for Drake's downfall, so they trying to jump onto this bandwagon against him. But y'all wasn't fucking with Kendrick like y'all say y'all was. I didn't even know that he had dropped the album because number one, y'all wasn't talking about it. That's how I know about what's going on is based off people. And y'all wasn't talking about this shit. I don't want to hear nothing about in 10 years it's gonna be a classic when y'all right now y'all said it wasn't. So stop playing. Put some respect on Aubrey's fucking catalog. Put some respect on what he has done for the culture or
And I know
whatever.
J. Cole glad that he got into
Yeah.
his namaste era back again. It just,
Yeah,
this
cause
not
he
me.
like, man,
This
I
is
just
not
wanna,
me. This is not what I have going on right now. I like to be in my bed peaceful. I don't want to have to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single day coming up with a 19
bro,
minute
cause
beat.
that man dropped a disc, which was really good. I don't remember the name of the one that Drake dropped. It was really good. And then 15 minutes later, that man dropped. That mean he knew exactly what you was doing. And somebody told him, yo, Drake finna upload in
Bro,
10
I think
minutes.
they in cahoots with each other at this point because it's too much. It's what
Yeah,
y'all
it's
got
too many
something else to do.
coincidence.
Both of y'all got kids that y'all got to worry about, and
And
now
yeah,
y'all.
I ain't like that whole thing talking about he don't take care of his
And
son
I'm like, what? Who
because
told you that? Just because he don't post his son like that, he do every once in a while. They
he
be
po-
together. The boy look happy.
bruh, he
The
posts his
baby
son
mama
more
not
than
complaining.
Kendrick posts his kids.
The baby mama not complaining. Like,
Bruh,
I don't
I didn't even
understand.
know Kendrick had kids or a wife.
Somebody else said they didn't know Kendrick Lamar had kids.
So
Oh,
you
Kev
talking
on
about he a
stage when
bad
I was watching
father?
a podcast, he was like he didn't even know he had kids.
But yet you like that's the thing. Don't talk about. Then he talking about he don't know he can't teach his son about God and all. Like it's I don't know. For me, we just gotta fight now. It's kind of like Offset and not Offset, Quavo and Chris. We just gotta fight at this point. Like we have to get in the ring
No,
and fight
literally
each other.
Offset and Chris Brown, they literally have to, bruh. Everybody wish
Can they
it
bring
was
back
you that
Celebrity Death
died,
Match?
bro. Chris Brown
Cause
said, "I'm not worried about y'all little beef. Hold my beer. Y'all think Drake said
that's
something,
how you do a beef too. Cause I
bro,
don't okay. Like I don't want nobody else to release because at this point there's no end. What's the end?
bro." Chris Brown
There's no
literally
end,
said, "You let a singing nigga body you."
bro. Because that song that I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, but
In
Quavo,
two minutes.
that song was
2
terrible.
minutes.
You literally had Takeoff on the song and it was still trash.
Bro.
Let
And
that
am I
man
biased
rest.
because I like Chris Brown? And also, am I a hypocrite because Chris Brown did beat Rihanna?
But
Absolutely.
that whole
And
scenario, don't get me started on
I don't
that.
want to say but because Rihanna has come out and said that she was also instigating in that situation. And I don't condone putting your hands on nobody, man or
Man
woman.
or female, yes.
I don't condone that. But that's neither here nor there. And Chris Brown has done some other that whole
Yeah.
Karuchi thing. He was harassing that girl for a little bit. And I
He
was just like
still is. Cause why y'all beefing over a girl that
I
don't
was
want either
like,
one of y'all?
let her go. She is clearly
I
y'all
want to
want to be
know
with you no
Karuchi
more.
got that thing, that
She
fire.
got to like
Okay,
Janae Aiko.
that
I think Janae
that
Aiko got
gorilla.
the same because
You
she
know who
knows she
got
could
some
give
fire?
her a fine man.
You know who gotta have some fire coochie? Ariana motherfucking Grande.
Bro, it's always the meek, quiet ones that you
Cause
never.
she be snatching niggas. So that man left his. It's not funny. I'm so sorry. He left his whole family, newborn and all, over whatever. And they said they get it, quote unquote, serious or whatever.
Oh, I
But
thought they wasn't together no more.
that ain't what I heard. Unless they just recently broke up. But
Um,
again, this is all allegedly. I think that we forget sometimes that none of this is real. Like, only thing that we know for sure is that we gonna die and we gonna pay some bills. That's
also,
it.
that these same things that is happening in these celebrity lives are the same things that's happening in our lives. We just don't have the money or the cameras in front of our face because
Yeah,
it's niggas beefing right now in Chicago on blocks that.
over some coochie.
First of all, if
A
y'all
block that
not
ain't
from
yours.
Chicago, then y'all don't know. Like, old block is still a thing, but I don't think them buildings is open no more. Actually, because there's no more projects. If people didn't
Mm-mm.
know, there's literally no more projects in Chicago. The last projects got closed down in 2008, 2009 ish, 2007. So it's been over a decade since all these there's no more projects.
But y'all
Most
be
of these
repping some
places
shit,
that used to have projects are gentrified.
bruh.
There are
You know,
literally
get you a Starbucks.
white people running with their dogs on these blocks, and niggas is still beefing from beefs from 20 years ago.
Bruh,
So
that block that don't give a fuck about you. They gonna have your name on the shirt for a couple days. Then after 2 washes, the shirt faded, and they throw that shit away. Like at the end of the day, none of this shit fucking matters. Take care of your kids. Go fucking touch some grass. Go get on a boat. Go do some shit. And when you leave from the places you from, you realize none of that shit even fucking matters, and nobody gives a shit about you or whatever the hell y'all mad about.
also, this is
Like,
random side note since we talking about that. Parents of children, specifically in Chicago, because it's about to be sometime. These kids about to be out of school in a couple weeks. Y'all the same ones that's be crying when something happened to your baby. And oh my God, I can't believe, and why would they? But y'all the same, these same kids is the ones that's doing these meetups and doing these little quote unquote riots or whatever where they all swarm to one area. Like you can't even go on Navy Pier no more unless you're 21.
what?
You have to be
Oh,
21
wow.
now to go on Navy Pier.
Wow, because of these
These
kids
kids is
acting a
doing these
fool?
big meetups downtown, and you know downtown is big but it's congested. So you got a
Yeah,
bunch of fucking
yeah.
kids like they
That shit
doing
would just
all
piss
this
me off.
stuff like fighting and all like, and I don't know what has happened since we was in high school, but you know they stopped us from wearing white tees at Kenwood
Yeah, yeah,
because it
they
was
did not
gang
play.
affiliated. They was like, if it was a group of us, we supposed to be in school. They police stopping. What
Yep.
we supposed to be in school? What's going on? These kids be walking into my job. It be 10 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. It ain't no holiday. Y'all supposed to be in school. Then y'all looking at us crazy because we looking at y'all crazy because why is it 10 of y'all coming in this little bitty stove?
You know damn well they don't need nothing out of there.
Bro, please monitor y'all children for their safety at the very least.
Yeah.
Please, for
You
the
need
sake.
to put your, especially in Chicago, your boys need to be in some kind of activity. They need to be playing somebody football, basketball. They need to be at somebody's library. They need to be doing something
And I
because
get it. My mom
money
was a
is,
single mother, and my grandma did help raise me. She took care of me, but at the end of the day, my mom was a single parent. But guess what? During the summertime, I got to be doing something. I can't be laid up in the house, running around in the streets, doing whatever. That
yeah.
y'all just these days, these kids just doing whatever they want
And
to
they
do.
got way more social pressure. Like I'm looking at y'all in these proms and all this stuff. Like y'all might as well just come in a helicopter, rent a private plane. Like what can you do now? Like I'm so glad that we went to prom in an era where even though
Bro.
I did have like a dope ass dress, like I had all that stuff, but
But our level of cute and
girl,
send off is a completely different.
and can
It's
we
a
bring back?
completely different thing now.
We need to bring back timeless dresses. Because if you see my dress right, like I could wear my prom dress this year and it still be hot.
But
Some of
let's
these
not
dresses,
get confused because you go back and look at them old prom
yeah,
photos, them Winnie the
but
Pooh outfits, them
girl,
character outfits. You just be like,
girl,
what is happening?
I remember seeing it in person at prom or whatever. Like prom was just a time. Also, I will never forgive all y'all folks that came out to eat with us. And I think that this is where my problem with having one check began, Isis. Because I don't know if you know, because me and Isis did not go to our senior year together. She left me all alone with these hooligans.
Anyway, I have heard this story before.
But we go out to eat and it's a bunch of us at the table. So once you have over so many people at the table, they have to have one check, which is fine. So halfway through the meal, everybody like, okay, they got their own shit they want to do. People got hotel rooms, they got fucking to do. I get it. I wasn't a part of those activities. So uh we people were just leaving money on the table for however much that they ate. So they say. You have to understand too. Number, they gonna automatically add gratuity on that. So if you're doing this, make sure you add your little 18% to the money that you leave, and also make sure you add in your tax. Cause just the number that's on that menu means nothing. You got to pay tax. So I end up having to pay a couple $100 out of my pocket or whatever, and got lower. Well, I had the money or whatever, but we was all counting the money and we was like, hold on, some people leaving. This is why I will stand by 10 toes down to give me a separate motherfucking check. Because y'all was bogus as hell and I'm mad as hell about it. And that was fucking 15 years ago. I still remember that shit to this day, that them fucking people didn't leave enough money and I had to pay for that damn check. So that might be where my villain origin story began. So it's time for my favorite part of the episode. Your favorite part of the episode is the Am I the Asshole? And I know you guys really loved our 90s ranking. We will bring that back, but we kind of wanted to play around with that segment a little bit more. If you guys have any other rankings y'all want us to do, make sure you guys are letting us know in our social media page at Misguided Misfits Pod. We are trying to post a little bit more on our TikTok page, so make sure you guys are following us there because I don't know what happened, but we brought the racists out this week. So make sure you guys are following us because you
That's not
never
funny. I'm
know.
sorry.
You never know what moments will go viral on social media. So make sure you guys are following us. So I'm gonna read the title and then Isis is going to read because apparently I can't read. So
I
here we
never
go.
said that.
But we're switching it up for you guys. It says, am I the asshole for saying to my best friend's wife, nope, that's why I can't do them. Oh Jesus! And y'all, I have a whole college degree, and I have read like medical shit. But anyway, I'm gonna try it one more time, and then this is what ISIS be talking about. I also like have a very short attention span, so sometimes I be forgetting what I'm doing in the middle of doing. Anyway, here we go. One more time. Take two. Am I the asshole for saying to my best? See, that's what's going on. See, this is spelled wrong, so then it's making me try to
What are
correct it,
you
and then
looking at?
it says, "Am I the asshole for saying bye, wife's best
Mine
friend to never?"
says, am I the
Mine
asshole
says
for saying, oh, it's supposed to be
bye.
to my. Yeah, okay.
See, guys, it's not me. I'm like not slow, okay? I'm like, so now I'm trying to correct it and then also remember what they saying. Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for saying to my wife's best friend to never set foot in my home again after she tried to make me cheat on my wife? Ooh.
All right. I, 27 male, and my wife, Kate, 26 female, have been married for 3 months and dated 4 years before that. Kate's BFF, Jane, went abroad to study, so I have never met her, but Kate often
Uh-huh.
talks about her. Their mothers were close friends, and they became a lot like sisters after Jane's mother passed away. Jane could not attend our wedding, but my wife told me she is moving back, and Kate wants her to stay at our apartment until she gets a place.
Uh-uh.
But my wife warned me this about her. She was bullied a lot for her weight. She had gradually become fit, but she has always been sensitive about looks and stuff because of it. I said, okay, I will be careful on that matter. She has been staying with us for 1.5 months now. To be honest, I find it quite annoying. She, along with her cat, lives, eats, and uses every facilities in our home. I don't mind this very much. I love animals. I'm glad for having Kitty. What really annoys me is that she doesn't give us privacy. We are newly married. She pounds at our bedroom door at midnight for stupid reasons like she can't find any glasses in the kitchen or Kitty won't eat. She has done it multiple times and won't stop until she is answered. She doesn't take a hint even at my rude, what do you want now? Takes my wife outside and keeps her with her for hours. And she stays with us every moment in the day. I have asked her multiple times when she will go look for her own place. It's always tomorrow, but her tomorrow just never comes. I have talked about this with Kate. She says she's uncomfortable too, but she doesn't want to be rude. She will talk to her. We had our first fight because of Jane. At one point, I had to leave for the office. That night, I don't know what they talked about the whole day, but my wife was begging me to let her stay for at least one more month. My wife was saying it isn't like she would stay forever. She's just a lonely orphan girl. She won't tell me what they talked about exactly, but I already have an idea. So it was decided she had to leave after a month is up. Last Tuesday, she called me when I was working. She told me she doesn't want to be a snitch, but when Kate was in uni, there was a guy she was crazy about. His name was Mark. Recently, Mark is secretly talking with her, so Jane is just worried. I asked if she was sure. She said she is 100% sure. Kate told her so. Then I told her no, Kate is not secretly talking with Mark because I am the Mark she met in uni. Needless to say, she cut the call and didn't mention it again. That night when I went home, I found that Kate had went to her friend's birthday party. She had told me about it a week ago. I had forgotten. I was planning to change and go to sleep. Jane entered in our bedroom when I was changing. I clearly remember to have locked the door. I think she was has stolen the spare keys. I quickly put the shirt back on. She was only in her underwear and was trying to get physical with me. I love my wife and I don't want to break her heart like this. I tried to get away from this situation without harming her. I'm a gym freak. I can easily overpower her, but I know she can get me in trouble that way. I was out of the bedroom door when she started to get aggressive. She slapped me multiple times, but I didn't fight back. Though the urge to throw a punch was strong, all I could think is that if I put my hands on her, I'm going to jail. I got out and called Kate. She wasn't picking up, so I called the landlord. He is my father's old student and treats me like a son. I went inside again with him and told her to get all her belongings and get out. She has no legal permission to live in my apartment, and honestly, I wasn't going to let her stay there with all my stuff and important documents. She kicked up a fuss, called Kate, but she couldn't get a hold of her. So when the landlord threatened to call the police, she packed it up and left. Next morning, I get furious messages from Kate. Jane had told everyone that I tried to coerce her into sleeping with me, and when she didn't agree, I kicked her out in the middle of the night. Kate believes her. She is calling me a horrible monster. She is saying that how could I have kicked her out in the night, all defenseless? She could have got kidnapped or murdered. I tried to talk to her, but she isn't listening. Proof do she said, what proof do I have except my obvious uncle landlord who is apparently in with me? Well, I tried to tell her that, look, I could have easily held her down and have my way if I actually had any desire to do such heinous stuff with her friend, but she doesn't even have a scratch because I really don't have any intention ever for such things. Well, I don't know how, but that sounded like a clear rape threat to my wife's ears. She is saying she doesn't want to have her future daughters around me. She is saying she would divorce me. Kay says she would only forgive me if I apologize to Jane. Moreover, Jane will stay in our apartment as long as she wants, and I have to stay somewhere else for the time. I said she isn't going to set foot in my home ever again. My wife called me a monster and is NC with me.
No contact. Okay, so since Ice is red, I'm gonna do my thoughts first. First off, fuck your wife and fuck Jane, okay? Because it sounds like they need to be together. And we keep telling y'all on the podcast, don't let nobody move in with you. I don't care how sad they stories always be sad. Okay? Especially when you're a newlywed. Like, no, because that time is so important. The first year of marriage, especially if you do it the way where you didn't live with each other or whatever, whatever, you're still trying to learn your marriage and how you want to interact with your spouse. So having somebody who clearly doesn't understand boundaries is a problem. The fact that her mother passed away, that is so unfortunate. It's super sad, but that don't mean that she just gets to use that as a reason for being weird and not understanding when to go and sit down. Like, no, this is your literally God has blessed you because he has revealed before you got really really deep into your marriage. Leave, okay? Because she is a psycho. Any woman that will lie about being sexually assaulted, there is a special place in hell for them or whatever. Like, no. And then banging on the, even me and Isis has lived together before, but we were still two separate entities. Like we can move around the house without having to be stuck up each other's ass. Even when Isis comes to visit, she's no longer a guest. You know what shit is. Get it together. We'll give you a toothbrush, toothpaste, and then okay, you good or whatever. Like I wish somebody would knock at my door at 12 o'clock. I don't even care if you need what you need. If somebody ain't dead and you wake me up at midnight talking about a cup, and then not only did the lady move in, she moved in with an animal. No, this lady don't have no clear boundaries. She sound like a psychopath. I don't know if anybody has seen. I think it was a movie with Megan Fox where she was like a psycho roommate or something. I can't remember if it was her. I watched a movie similar to this, and the lady was a crazy person. Like this is your chance to get away from them because if your wife's telling me that, then okay, listen to this though. If me as the wife, if I thought my husband raped somebody, but I told him I will forgive him if he apologized, and the woman that he apparently raped has to still live in our house, that means that you didn't think this man raped her, and you know that your friend is crazy. So they both crazy. Just get an annulment.
So it sounds like to me that Jane is in love with Kate,
Yep.
and she wasn't living there, so she couldn't get her claws into Mark like she wanted to keep them from not to keep them from getting married. If she was still living in the same place that they was living in, they wouldn't have been in a relationship for 4 years, and they damn sure wouldn't have got married because Jane would have snuck her little conniving self in that relationship because she wants Kate all to herself. This whole and I'm so sad that her mother passed away. That is very sad to lose a parent, and she has nobody else in the world. That is so unfortunate. But this whole orphan girl, you are grown. You are
Girl.
damn near 30. And I'm not saying that it gives anybody. I'm not saying it's a time limit on grief. I'm not saying that at all because I'm an only child and I don't have siblings. All I have is my best friends. But it's different when you have siblings there that kind of know. It's different. But just tell Kate that you love her and you want to be with her. And
Bruh. But then what was the weird thing about her saying that her friend from university was talking to her, but it was really the husband?
so I don't know how
Like,
she don't know the man name because she was saying that it's a guy named Mark, but this guy name is Mark.
but
So
he's saying that he the one she knew in the university. So
yeah,
she basically was trying to start the lie saying that they've been secretly talking to each other to a guy that she met at university, but she met him in university. His name is Mark. The bitch is a psycho. And she was trying to plant the seeds in your wife's head that y'all was talking
when that
or whatever.
didn't, and when that no, she was saying that she was saying that Kate was talking to some guy that she met in university. She was trying to say her friend was talking to some guy to plant the seed for Mark to leave her.
Oh, and really it's him.
It's
And
him.
girl, just throw the whole burn the house down, leave. Okay. Cause hell
And
no.
then
There ain't no coming
also
back from that.
let's not forget Miss Kate. Kate,
Kate,
girl.
your friend is manipulating you. And
Because as
you
the friend in the friend group, part of my friend group who is single, I'm not married. Like I don't play them games when I visit my friends who in. Well, it's only two of y'all that I visit that's in relationships, but married. But when I visit them, I stay in my lane when I'm
bruh.
at their house. I don't. Once they ask me, once it's that time of the night where it's time for everybody to go to bed, and they ask me, "Do I need anything?" and my ass say no. At that point, I am on my own. I stay in the room that they provide for me. If I need something, I'll just have to figure that shit out, or I have to wait until the morning where I can ask them a question. Because no, it's weird, it's creepy. Like when
Yeah, and
friends
then they
be
be wanting to be sleeping with their husbands, and they want to,
no, like I love my friends dearly. Y'all husbands are great, but I'm not getting in the middle of that. We,
bruh, hell no.
I'm
And
no
honestly, okay, so and two, this is not about this story, but y'all got to be careful because a lot of times when people be in a closed confine, that's why I guess people at work and shit like that, you fall with each other because y'all be in such a close proximity with each other for so long. Bitches will be, and not just bitches, men too, they'll be in your house with your person telling them, or telling you how the other person mistreating them, and or how they, I really wish that
I
John would
never
do.
I never do that to you. You know, I never da 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 da,
Girl, and then next thing you know, we all on Snapped.
bro. Or
So just tell her
you done left your person in a worse situation.
bruh, cause that be a lie. It's not real. They not a real, like, that scenario hardly ever works out. So to save yourself that, anything longer than a week, and that's visiting. That's it.
And that's pushing it.
A
Because
week is a
when
long
I
ass
had
time to
to
be in
spend a
somebody's house.
couple extra days at your house, I was like, would it be okay? You was like,
Girl, I
girl,
didn't
I don't
care.
care. But I'm never, bro. I know it. Y'all don't care about me being at y'all house when I come visit, but I'm still asking.
Bruh. I literally, when I go visit Leah and her boyfriend, and I haven't been to the new house that they got, but the old house, I had my own little room, and I made sure I'm making the bed up. If I need some, I'm like, I'm just
Bro.
gonna fucking find. Have you ever just not had a towel? you like, you like, well,
And
shit.
you
I
be like,
guess.
I'm so dumb. Why I ain't ask for a towel before I came in? Even though they knew your ass was gonna be there. But you be like, but it's my
Bruh.
fault. Because I should have made sure I had
Now
everything
you
I
opening
needed.
drawers, trying not to snoop, but trying to find a damn towel,
Bro.
girl. Honestly, at one point, I just started bringing my own, my old towel just in case.
Bro.
But also, side note, because a lot of white people don't have washcloths, so I have to travel with a washcloth because, and the washcloth that be at hotels and shit is not the correct size washcloth. It be too. Sometimes they only had the two sizes,
Bro,
and it
and it
be
be
too
too
big.
big. I be like, well, who was washing their body with this? Y'all
It's
ran out of the
because,
small ones?
bruh, so I have to make sure I pack a little washcloth with me because I need to get up in those crevices, okay? I need to put my foot up on the damn wall and get up in
And
there.
also,
And
a
I need,
washcloth and a rag is two different things.
bruh, can you bring my husband into the chat? Because we get into it all the time. A washcloth versus a rag. A rag is what you use to clean your
Clean with
house. A washcloth is for your body. Thank
body.
you.
And
Somebody
granted,
said
it
it.
gets dirty, but your body dirt and house dirt is different
Bruh,
things.
a rag is raggedy, which is why it's called a rag. It's short for raggedy because you're using it to clean up shit in your house. A washcloth is for you to wash your body. And white people, you need, when I tell you, whenever y'all come out with some crazy white people shit, I always have to check with my husband to make sure that he ain't in cahoots with y'all on that shit. Cause when
And my
y'all was
thing is, you
saying,
don't have to have a rag. And you know, loofahs may not get it, but it's something scraping up against your skin. Your hands in the bar
that bar of soap,
is
oh
not
my god,
cutting it. It's
it's
not.
not. And then
Because
now your soap is nasty. Oh,
every single day, I when I wash my body, I be like, how am I dirty? It ain't even
bro,
been
y'all get
24
y'all some
hours since
white
the last time I washed my
washcloths.
body.
A white washcloth will humble you every chance it
Bro,
gets.
I don't
So
care
get you
how
guys some
many
white,
times you wash your body. When you wash your body with a white towel, a white
girl,
washcloth, and even
bruh,
when you dry off, you could be in there
bruh,
scrubbing your skin, and you dry off with a white towel.
bruh.
You be
Also, make sure
like,
you guys are using washcloths, make sure you are washing your feet. The water coming from your body onto your feet is not enough.
It's
And
not.
if you guys have made it to this point in the podcast, we want to thank you guys. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms at Misguided Misfits Pod. Make sure you guys, if you have any questions, if you want us to read anything anonymously, you can email us at misguidedmisfitspod@gmail.com. If you guys want to sponsor us, we want sponsors. We're funny. We'll read your posts. We'll get you clicks. Make sure you guys reach out to us at misguidedmisfitspod@gmail.com. Also, make sure you guys are also supporting Bedrock Cosmetics and Bedrock Couponing on all social media platforms. If you're in the Alabama area, make sure you're following us because you'll hear about our Mother's Day pop-up that's happening this upcoming Saturday. So I'm super excited about that. The first one went really well. So hopefully we can bring more people out to this one. What you guys see?
Also, I mean, that's not also. Anyway, but follow me on Instagram at Isis Pulls Up a Loop. I actually took some pictures today of my little,
Okay, girl.
um, of my little creations that I finished. They're mostly Mother's Day gifts, but you know, and I have set up a Depop. A lot of people probably don't know what that is, but a Depop like storefront. I haven't put anything up there yet, but I'm getting it together. It's coming along. I'm doing the things. So this week I should be posting photos on Instagram, and then I'm still trying to get all the details figured out about selling. But anyway, that's that.
So when I say guys, I'm so proud of Isis because her shit is like amazing. If it wasn't 80 degrees outside, Ro would still be wearing that damn hat around the house. But it's a billion degrees. But make sure you guys are following us on social media. We're also posting our stuff on YouTube now. So make sure you guys are following us at Misguided Misfits Pod on YouTube. We want to get our views up because we know there's multitude of misfits out there. So we want to
We be seeing
bring you
y'all on
guys.
Facebook.
We be seeing y'all. So y'all making it through this thing called life with us. So let's all join in the community together. Make sure you guys are actually sharing the podcast. Tell your friends about it. Send it to your coworkers. Well, I don't know about all that.
Some of the stuff we be y'all might not want to send that to y'all coworkers. That might be an HR issue.
Yeah, be careful with that. But send it to your cousins, your brothers, sisters, mothers, or whatever. Get them a disclaimer before you send it to them because we do be using profanity, and I apologize to my mother every Monday. But we're trying to get our listeners up. It's been a battle since Facebook took off the podcast from their platform. So support. Make sure you guys are sharing and letting everybody know about the Misguided Misfits movement. But we love you guys. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.